Yo, man. Welcome back, man. Listen, I want to appreciate y'all. Just want to say thank y'all for coming in, for tuning in to the show today, man. I got some quick little things I want to go over, which is probably definitely going to determine Florida State's future, man. And we already can see that this year is already over with. Dang near we can go undefeated. But I mean, the way it's looking, we probably not. So I wanted to get into some things, man, as far as things that we can do to build ourselves to take this season and the ups and downs of this season and turn it into a positive instead of it being a negative, man. So listen, man, once again, thank y'all for coming in, man. If you can, please hit the like button, share this for me, man. I appreciate y'all, man. One thing I do, man, when I go on other people's pages, I always hit the like button. I always try to leave a comment. I don't care if they got 20 million subscribers or 5 subscribers. But look, man, for all y'all who I got up in here, I appreciate y'all, man. Look, it ain't, I just want to get my point across as a true Florida State fan on, what we can do better to build or to make our team better. That's all I want to do, man. I'm not here trying to ridicule Florida State. I'm not here trying to make a ton of money on a channel. I actually just sometimes I be out here, man, and I be hearing all these different takes, and I'm like, man, no, that's not right, or this not right, or maybe that's good, or this and that. So I always leave my take. So I want y'all to comment, tell me what y'all think, about what y'all feel about the season, man. So today I'm just going over the stubbornness of Mike Norvell, or maybe the smartness of Mike Norvell. It could be either or. Is he smart to be doing what he's doing? Because I heard a few takes on this, but in my opinion, man, I feel like 20% would be smart. The 80% is you got to move on, in my opinion. So we're going to start this off with this statement alone, man. So we all know, started off 0-3. We beat Cal. And Mike still didn't want to change up nothing to the offense as far as allowing another quarterback to get burned or changing the offense, maybe the Wildcat, like I've said, to get more offensive production, or just have other teams have to practice for more things when it comes to playing Florida State. We haven't seen anything different, man. Look, man, like I said, I feel like DJ you is a great person. He even can be a good quarterback. But right now, the team needs a spark. We need something to build on. We need something to motivate the other people. We need something to motivate the other players. We need something to motivate our younger guys, to show them that, hey, man, you just can't go in there and stink the place up and think you're going to keep your position. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we definitely need a change. And I'm tired of talking about this because it's clear that he's not going to even try to even start implementing something else in the offense with a younger guy to even start building for the future. And that's what got me the most pissed off. It's not saying you're giving up on DJ. It's not saying that you're going to another quarterback, like Brock Glenn. It's not saying like you're going to another quarterback like Brock Glenn to think that he's going to save your season. But I feel like we need to make the change to Brock Glenn and to start allowing our younger true freshmen and Brock Glenn to get playing time. Luke Cromahawk. So if we can get Brock Glenn and Luke Cromahawk in the game, if we get Brock Glenn, Luke Cromahawk in the game, at least so that they can start getting some playing time, now you're showing the fans, the faithful, that we are building for the future. I get it. You feel like, so I heard a take that maybe he sees what they're doing in practice, and I got some takes on that too. So he sees what they're doing in practice. He also doesn't trust Brock Glenn, or he doesn't want to throw them out there in the fire to go get beat on by Clemson, or to go get beat on by some of these other big name schools, or Miami. to just throw them out there. And I can kind of understand that, because, you still feeling like you can still win with DJ, or you're feeling like, you're going to finally get it together with him. And until you know that you're out of a playoff run, then you're not putting any pressure on these younger guys. I can almost agree with that. But at the end of the day, man, I feel like the best thing to do is to get our younger guys in. Because in my opinion, when you threw Brock Glenn in last year, that was like spare the moment. He wasn't ready for that. He didn't know he had to go in like that. So in my opinion, yeah, he wasn't going to be good in that game. So if everyone is still talking about what Brock Glenn did in the Florida Gator game, or what he did, what he did in the Florida Gator game or the SEC, like, you can't go off of that, because he's had a whole spring and a whole fall to get ready. And so if you can't get your quarterback ready as a sophomore, a true sophomore, to be ready for this season and be able to play, then in my opinion, either you evaluated him wrong, or you're just not that good of and I know you're a good coach, but what are you doing to train your players up to be ready? Because clearly there are quarterbacks that are out there that are true sophomores, or that has been true freshmen, that came in and played and won national championships, that went to national championships, that almost probably won Heisman's when you're thinking about the Alabama quarterbacks. I want to say it was a true freshman that took Jalen Hurts' spot and came in and won a national championship. You get what I'm saying? So what are we doing? Look, we can't have these excuses on why we're not playing these younger guys. The excuse was that we had DJU, who was going to be a good quarterback and somebody for these guys to learn from. He's not doing nothing. So therefore, right now, we have to put our younger guys in to get them acclimated into your system and get them used to game time action. If you just stick with DJU for the rest of this season, you'll still be unsure about Brock Glenn. And then you have Luke Cromahawk, who's waiting to get in, who's looking to play, but I think he would be more prone to sitting next year if he could see Brock Glenn get in there and light it up. If you come in there with a quarterback challenge and you just hand this thing over to Brock Glenn because you're saying he's the older guy, or maybe he looked a little bit better, you're going to lose one of the two. Or if you go into next year and you never gave Brock Glenn his chance and you put Luke in, Brock's going to leave. Nobody's sticking around for that. I mean, the man could have been at Ohio State playing. You know what I'm saying? So he could have been there learning from some guys, and dang, they could have went and have a chance to win rings. I don't know if that means anything to these kids nowadays or not. I mean, it seems like it's just NIL, what team I'm on, the hype train, social media. I don't know how much invested these kids are about winning a ring. But me personally, if I'm a recruit, I'm going to where I could go win some rings. I don't care if I'm a 5-star, if I'm starting. I would have confidence in myself to know that I could go to any school, get on a team, and at least make second team, or at least play there, not my first year, learn a lot, and then come in my second year ready to go. I would have that much confidence in myself to where I'm not picking a team that has no chance of winning no national title. That's not happening. So how much confidence do you have in yourself, first off? So, and I feel Brock has the confidence. I feel Luke has the confidence. But we have to get them in. Man, you got to push the bird out the nest to make him fly. It's the only way he's going to learn how to fly. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep baby feeding him, spoon feeding him, taking him out. Oh, he's not ready. No, you got to push him out the nest. And DJU has been chilling in the nest and out of the nest, soaring high for the longest. And now he got a few broken wings, I guess. I don't know, but he's not ready to be running our team. So therefore, I'm just going to go over a few of these quarterbacks, man, that are playing, that are getting burned, that are doing good, and their freshmen are true sophomores. The first guy is the guy from Tennessee, which is Nico. The man is lighting it up, man. And he was only, I think, a 4-star quarterback. Same is, I think Brock Glenn made it to a 3-star, maybe 4. And I want to say Luke was a high 4-star, maybe a little 5-star. So, I mean, when they talk about stars, and I get sometimes stars don't matter, but at the end of the day, why they don't matter for us? How come we get a 5-star receiver who ain't doing nothing, which I heard he's going to be starting this game? How come we get 5-star quarterbacks that's not playing? You know what I'm saying? This dude, Nico, has been lighting it up as a true sophomore. So you're telling me that Brock Glenn can't do the same things that he's doing? When Brock Glenn went to the same camps that he went to the same, that is the Elite 11 and showed out against this guy. So don't give me that. You know what I'm saying? As a fan, I don't want to hear that. I want to see the product on the field, man. The product where all our dollars has gone to. Same way with this terrible government. We send all these taxes in, and then they go just send it over there to Ukraine or wherever the heck else it's going, or give it to a whole bunch of other people that don't deserve it. I want to see where my money is going. So with Florida State, y'all giving this money away and doing what you want to do with it. But at the end of the day, where is it? I want to see what we've invested in. Yeah, we invested in DJ, and we've seen that that's nothing. That was a bad stock. That stock has gone. It's left the building. Leave it alone. You get what I'm saying? So Nico is a sophomore, man, that is lighting it up. True freshman, Dylan Raiola, balling, doing good, doing pretty good. About to break some records, doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? He's a true freshman. Now you mean to tell me that Brock Glenn can't come in and do as good as what Dylan do? I know Dylan was the #1 quarterback in the whole deal. So he's a different breed, but he's a true freshman. You don't think that Brock hasn't had the tutelage in a college setting, played in a college game, to be a little bit better than what a person with no experience is? If not, then we just miscalculated. And if that's the case, then recruiting is the problem. And that's what the whole knock on Norvell and his team staff been, recruiting. Who are we recruiting? Who are we recruiting? If this dude isn't ready, or if if Luke Cromahawk isn't ready, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing? How are we evaluating these players, man? And it's just getting stupid, man. So you got one, DJ Lagway from the Gators. He's getting in. He's getting burned. Now, I know somebody got hurt. He stepped in. He did pretty good. He's getting burned, though. He will be ready, way more ready next year than any one of our quarterbacks will be next year, because they're not playing. DJ Lagway will be better than any one of our quarterbacks next year because he's getting burned this year. And that's what I'm talking about, man. We got to get these guys in. I don't care if it's a series, a play, whatever it is. We got to get them in. Last but not least, we got Archie Manning. We got Arch Manning, man. We got the little guy from ain't a little guy, but the dude from Texas, man. And I get it. He was a big-time quarterback too. But look, their quarterback went down. He came in. He's been getting burned. Once again, he'll be much better next year. Texas' future is looking bright. Right now, Florida State, our future is not looking bright. It's not looking bright. With the way we're playing right now and what Norvell and them is doing with this situation that they have, the future is not looking bright, because we still won't know going into next year what we have. All we'll hear is these dumb people that go out to the practices and tell us, oh, what they lit up in one-on-ones or how they lit up in 7-on-7s, and they take that as some type of measuring stick on how good a quarterback is. I can go out there and throw against one-on-ones. Who are these guys that these idiots are paying to go out to these practices and come back and report to us what they saw in practice? I wouldn't even begin to report on what a receiver did in one-on-ones. It's stacked against them. That's like me reporting what the running back did in an Oklahoma drill. I mean, come on, man. It's 2 D linemen, a running back, and a linebacker on the other end. Who cares? I need to know what you're doing in game time situations, 11 on 11, full on out practices. You sitting here reporting back to us what a quarterback is doing in one-on-ones and then be like, well, I don't know what he looked it like in the game, but in one-on-ones, he looked it very well. I'm telling you, we saw flashes in 7-on-7. Man, that's flag football. Nobody cares about that. But they got these stool pigeons here being stool pigeons. And that's what they are, because they can't say what they really probably want to say. And they go to these practices and they come back and tell us a bunch of bull crap. And I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that. And you know what? As FSU favor, bro, we don't need to be lied to. Even if we're not being lied to, tell us, yeah, he did good in one-on-ones. That's not a measuring stick. Tell us, yeah, he did good in 7-on-7. That's not a measuring stick. When you see somebody light it up in 11-on-11, then you come back and report to us what you saw. Then you come back and say, well, the D lineman was getting off the ball very well, and he still was lighting it up, or he had time, man. I'm just sick and tired of all of this crap, bro. Florida State, we got to make a change. We got to implement our young guys, and we need clowns and stool pigeons to stop coming back to us reporting what they see during dumb practice drills. So anyway, I'll digress, man. I love all y'all, bro. I appreciate y'all for coming in here, man. And as always, go Noles. Go Noles.